First round of 10. There we go. The red lights are on. They're off. There we go. We got green. We got green here. This is turning and burning. We're officially turning wheels on our first round. Going in. Yoni Beeman out front. Nelson McKay Jr. Spare Isaacson, Reese, and Bucky in the back. First turn with GRC. Yoni Beeman looking strong, coming in to that portion that's deemed the dipper.
Up front when they gonna stand up.
Little big dipper as the transition came through. Yoni Beeman out front, the rookie. Look at that, already taking the Joker. For the non-Joker lap. Spare Isaacson, a wide swing. Look at that, already getting into it. Nelson Piquet on Yoni Beeman. PK is out front. I told you to wait for it. Bringing in the rear. Nelson Piquet Jr. with a 45-second lap. These gentlemen can be 2 seconds faster when we got some people nipping on your heels. Almost a second gap between Piquet and Yoni Weeman. Look at Yoni tightening up the gap. So now those gentlemen need to hit the jump every time. Vlasic. So only Vlasic is the only one that has not hit the jump. Barbados almost getting some action. There we go. Get right. What do you say, Barbados? Make some noise! Spare Isaacson. As Vlasic. Compared to leader, 2 laps down, 4 to go. As PK creates a gap, but then Yoni right there. Tight and right, and just PK. Nice shot, there's out. Look at Yoni. Still has the opportunity to take the 2-second Joker lap. So 5 of the 6 rounds you must take the coral kicker. Nelson Piquet Jr. So now it's Nelson out front. Yoni Beeman, Spare Isaacson, Reese Matskills, Millen, and Bucky Lassick. Nice jump by Lassick. Oh, Spare with the wide swing. He's the only one. I mean, he is a Viking, so he is going to throw it out a bit wide. Down has been leading this thing. Still the first one to Sam Vlasic. He's gaining some speed. PK is out front. So Yoni Lehman. Look at Spare Isaacson. Look at this. Way out there. That's the only second. Classic now in third. He also has a tweaked nose going high off it. So checker flag goes to Noah McKee Jr. Yoni Lehman in second. And who's going to bring home third? Remember, this sets Reese Matskill's Millen grabs fourth, and there it is, Spare Isaacson. Here we go, Ken. And Patrick Sindel into the infamous turn one. Turn one being the hammer. Now bringing it to the Shack Shack bend. That second corner. Ken Block out front. Scott Speed in second. Arpin. Sandell bringing in fourth. Scott Speed on that back bumper of that Ford Fiesta. The first debut of competition of a Volkswagen Polo. Scott Speed brings it to the forefront. Look at that. All of them taking the job and airing it out. All right, let's see. Look, Arpin and Sandell. Nope. Don't get into a tussle. Now, here, oh, Ken Block. Ken Block pulls. That was weird. Potentially something happening to Block's car. One of the fastest vehicles. And Block still out front. Only half a second lead over Scott Speed. Ken Block closing that gap, or I should say Speed closing that gap as Ken Block went wide on that Cyclone corner just in between the hairpin and the Cyclone. Block, here we go, airing it out. Nice job. Little kicker. Now Arpin is the only one that has not hit the Joker, and he's bringing in the rear. If you can recall that last race, Lassick was in the rear and he took the Joker last. Might be some strategy here coming into play. A huge gap between Sandell. 2 seconds. Arpin 4 seconds behind our leader. 2 laps in. 4 more to go. Third of the way through the race. And Lee trying to close in on the Hoonigan. That is Ken Block. Ken hitting switches like a lowrider. Pockets on fire. Taking a wrong turn here in Barbados. Oh! Inside there, saves it. Airing it out. Trying to be more drift car than rally car right now. This guy in the gray shirt is just hyped right now. 1.989 second gap between Speed and Block. All of them, their fastest lap, their first lap. Ken Block still out front. Here's Block, tapping it, ripping it, gripping it. There's Speed, nice and finesse. That's Sandell. So Arpin still only on 2 laps. So Steve Arpin did pull into the pit. So place spot. Ken Block, 45-second lap. Fastest lap for Block, 44.795. 2 laps to go. More than halfway through. And there is block. Beautifully done, masterfully done. As well as for speed. Sand down. Now, you gotta think marathon, not a sprint. If you air it out, you know, it's not all about the show. You gotta have the go. There is definitely a lot of team in the off-season working on managing. If the vehicle has something wrong with it, basically the intercooler, easy to change, easy to fix, as well as weight distribution. Talking about weight and how that car can properly fly, with the jump being a huge facet of global rallycross racing. Should be seeing the checker flag here with 5 laps down. And block, airing it out with the drift car, looking for Shane Lynch there. Shane O'Sullivan. There it is again, block, hanging it out. Big P with the flag control. Here we go, block bringing it home for the win. Heat 2, or race 2 of Heat 1B. Scott Speed second, Sandell third, and Hartman obviously fourth. Make some noise for our winner, Ken Block in the Hoonigan Racing Division for Fiesta ST. Being represented out here, Hyundai, Volkswagen, and Ford. Send it. There they go. Now we got green out front. There he is. We got the hammer. Is it going to be dropped? And by who? Tanner Faust out front. Deegan second. Dine third. Emma Gilmore fourth. Nice job by Faust. Faust out front. Deegan. Not super familiar with the tarmac as opposed to the dirt. He said on Instagram, I like the dirty dirt. He wants to get down on it. Okay, 2, half of the field takes the fast Joker lap out of the gate. Gilmore nosing down. The shortest jump of any of the GRC competitors. Faust masterfully taking that hairpin turn into the cyclone. Here we go, down the front straight. 1 lap in the books. 4:09. One of the fastest laps. A gap already being established from these gentlemen. As Faust just performing surgery on this track. Not as door-to-door as we've seen from other heats. As Faust hits the jump for the first time, as Deegan does as well. Dine taking the Joker. Are we going to see some door passion? No. So Dine takes it. Only one not to take it is Gilmore. Faust out front. Deegan, Dine, and Gilmore. Through the race. A very slow 48.5, unfortunately. Gilmore suffering some mechanical failure yesterday. Had to switch out the engine, swap the engine. RMR's only backup engine yesterday. Dine fighting for that second place spot as Faust is running his own race. Dine coming up short on the landing. Now Gilmore still has that Joker lap to take. The Red Bull Global Rallycross Championship. This is Heat 1C, our final heat of today. The 3 trophies. Popping and locking across that finish. So 3 laps in the book. Nice. Absolutely exquisite. Deegan, known as the aggressive one. His teeth showing, probably underneath his helmet, but literally on his vehicle. His livery sporting the open tooth grin, so signature of Deegan. But it seems like the Roadrunner his Rockstar teammate, but when it comes to racing, when it's go time, it's go time. Faust with over a 4-second lead over second place of Deegan. 5 seconds, about a second between Deegan and Dine. About 1.5 laps left to go. The white flag will be waved by Big P, as now Gilmore finally takes that Joker lap. Too little too late for Gilmore. There's the white flag. This is the final lap. This is Heat 1C. Gilmore. Lap for Gilmore, 45.85. Now we are starting to get to the caliber of the other drivers. Fastest lap for Tanner, 44.09. That was his first lap. Both him and Deegan, their fastest laps were on their first lap. But Tanner was off to the races from the start. Tanner Faust, almost insult to injury, crawling around that hairpin turn into the cycle, and here comes our first place finisher, Tanner Faust. Tanner Goldenchild Faust gets the win in the Andretti Volkswagen Polo Rockstar. Deegan, the Rockstar Energy Makita Tools, and Austin Dine grabs third, with Emma Gilmore still to come.